The Hawks on their way to the locker room earlier, hoping to send their fans home happy tonight. Hi everyone, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. We'll watch the Miami Heat in this one as they go up against the Atlanta Hawks at State Farm Arena. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You take a look at the Hawks. Fourth in the conference, an excellent season so far for them, though they'd like to jump into the top tier, maybe the top three. And checking out Miami, a game behind.
And you know, for the Heat, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
Well, the goal is very defined. They have to have a strong finish to the season and make sure they get home court advantage for at least the first few rounds of the playoffs. So
the opening lineup for the Heat. Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. Then there's Lowry. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Highsmith in at the 4 spot. And for the Hawks, outside the wings are Murray and Hunter. Clint Capella is out there with Johnson. And it's Young in at the point. Something different the NBA has added, Brent, to the schedule in recent years. These teams will face each other twice in a row.
Yeah, Kevin, this differs a little bit from the playoffs because you're not going as deep into the playbook or trying to scheme as much, but kind of fun for the players where you match up one night and then you want to outduel the guy. If you got done the night before, you got a chance right away to get back at your opponent.
Now here's Butler after the miss from Trae Young and stolen by Murray. Here's Young with the drive. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
Defender's just too worried about Trae pulling up on the shot, so he took advantage and just flew by him.
Robinson sets a screen for Lowry, and DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
On defense, the Hawks. Outside Butler. To the middle. Shot clock at 5. Highsmith's shot is good.
Time and time again, Butler just making the right play.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Here's Young. Miami grabs the miss. And this matchup with the Hawks, it's their first meeting of the season.
And they won the season series last year, trying to continue those winning ways this time around.
Butler against Hunter. Tries from 10. Murray, good.
The more responsibility DeJounte Murray's gotten at the offensive end, the more he's continued to improve.
Pass to Adebayo. Murray against Robinson. Back to Adebayo. Outside Butler. Here's Highsmith. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Just a great setup there. You can see how Jimmy Butler enjoys making plays.
To the left side wing. For 3, Murray. Highsmith grabs the miss.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Looking at DeJounte Murray, it's amazing, Brent, how well he recovered from a serious injury just a few years ago.
You never know how a guy is going to bounce back from an ACL injury and a complete year off from basketball, but he is back to full strength, and he has been awesome.
Johnson outside. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Young. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Young's got his second bucket tonight.
Hey, this guy has some unreal range. Young can make it work from just about anywhere.
Here's Butler, and there's another one for the Heat.
Now, they can't miss. 4 for 4 and warming up the burners. Young against Lowry.
Young outside. Murray outside. Capella with a screen on Butler. Murray, no good.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Butler. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Lowry against Young. Johnson sets the screen for Young. Down low. That's good from Johnson on the assist from Young.
I'd like to see that from Trey, directing traffic, getting a good result there on the pick and roll.
Young against Lowry. To the paint. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does.
How about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Here's Murray. Miami grabs the miss.
Maybe a time to rest him right now, just give him a bit of a breather, try to help him get back on track.
Robinson for three. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Murray. That's tipped. Butler with the steal. Lowry passes to Butler. Five on the clock. Adebayo with a screen on Hunter. Miami needs to get a shot off. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
Adebayo saw the gap and just got right through it.
Spins. And there it is for him.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard him and where your point of commitment is.
Adebayo with a screen for Butler. Puts it up from 17, unloads, and it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Here's Young. Here he goes. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Young's got 6.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Here's the pass to Butler. And he banks in the layup. He has 7. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. It's a 3-point game. Capella with a screen on Lowry. And the dunk by Capella.
I'd draw that one up again. Throw it up, Capella jump, you slam it through. That's an easy 2.
So the Heat, their last game, a win against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
Yeah, in that game, the offense was firing on all cylinders, partly because the other team's defense was a no-show.
Yeah, with the defense struggling like that, I think they just stayed with a healthy, consistent pace to get that win.
Now, here is Young, coming off a stellar performance against Orlando. 4 on the shot clock. Launches it from deep. Rebound by the Heat. Butler feeling out a bit. Adebayo. And Capella sends it back.
Intimidating right there. Capella just gets so long at times and throws that one away.
They get the rebound. Johnson kicks to Capella. Young for 3, and he's good on the 3-ball.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
And for the second straight time, Brent, the Atlanta Hawks made a first-round exit in 2023.
You know, it's interesting, Kevin, when a team achieves something that maybe they didn't think they were going to get to, how those expectations change. I think that's happened to the Hawks a little bit. Look, they made a coaching change. They fell short this year. With some retooling, they definitely have some pieces out there who are going to fight and are going to adjust to what it is they need to do in order to take that next step.
Butler finds Lowry. Here's Adebayo. 6 points for him. Here's Butler, and they double up Butler. Capella against Lowry. Off target with his 3. For Atlanta, they've gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. Now Murray. His last outing, 16 points for him. Inside, Capella, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Capella's got his second basket.
And that's where Capella's so dangerous. He slips off those screens and is such a big target to finish.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Bay comes in for Johnson. A.J. Griffin's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. And it's Bogdanovich in for Young. Pass to Smith. Bogdanovich against Richardson. Passes to Smith. Back to Richardson. Adebayo passes to Richardson. Clock at 6. Here's HAWKS. Smith for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. And the Heat lead by 1.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
Yeah, defense has got to be a little bit better, especially when he's looking to fire from that distance.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Magic in Orlando.
You could tell the defense was really nervous dribbling or passing the ball anywhere near him in that one. He took advantage of their indecisiveness continually throughout the night, racking up 3 steals.
And here's Smith. After DeJounte Murray was able to get the triple. Smith with it, and Griffin picks him up defensively. Nice shot by Smith.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Nothing on the board. To the inside. And stolen by Richardson. That shot, no good. Good D by Bogdanovich. Pass to Murray. Okongwu with the screen for Murray. No good from outside. Miami's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Smith against Murray. Back to Richardson. Okongwu grabs the board. And Murray's got the ball here for the Hawks. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Yeah, let's give a shout out to their defense in that one. The intensity, the shot blocking, just a dominant performance.
Yeah, last game was pretty impressive stuff on that end of the floor, just getting up near shooters and blocking as many shots as they did.
Now Smith following Bogdanovich's three-point attempt. Bogdanovich against Smith. Adebayo with the screen on Bogdanovich. And there's the pass to HAWKS. It's good, the assist that time from Smith.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
Bogdanovich up top. Richardson covering. Richardson against Bogdanovich. Murray scanning the floor. Over Smith. Murray, good. Murray's got 9.
Murray with a great change of pace, ball on a string. That's a great play.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Adebayo against Okongwu. Smith outside. Bay pulls it in. Murray outside. Over Smith. And there's Murray on the assist by Bay. He's got 11.
Boy, Murray just one of those guys who loves to work it inside.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Hawks lead by 1. We've got more in store for you right after this. Some good action in the books as we get back pretty close here so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Hawks.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
The post pairing, Bay along with Okongwu. The guard set is Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Griffin in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Now, here's Butler. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Memphis. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Bay with it. Still without a basket. Young dishes to Griffin. Bay passes to Young. Now the feed to Bogdanovich. Tipped away. Butler with the steal. And it's Butler with the jam.
I like seeing Josh Richardson distribute the ball, especially when his teammates are wide open. That makes for an easy pass.
And Brent, the thing you respect about Jimmy Butler, here's a guy with an old school mentality.
Well, I love that he competes against the other team, Greg, but there's a part of Jimmy Butler, and we saw it a lot in the last 2 seasons, how much of a protector he is of the culture.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Trae Young has been talking smack from a young age. He said if I was doing something nice, I wanted to let them know about it. Once he got to the NBA, Trae says, I was more of a fan of the guys I was going against. Once I got out of that mindset and started being competitive, talking a little trash, that's when everything clicked. Kevin?
David, not shy at all. Thank you. I post Young. Let's a floater go. Good work defensively by Richardson. The Heat have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Pass to Butler. Fires for 3. Bay pulls it in. And it's Bay with the ball for Atlanta. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Outside Bogdanovich. Okongwu with the screen for Bogdanovich. And it's in there. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 4 now for the Hawks.
Pretty smooth screen and roll there. Got to be up on Bogdanovich.
Young against Richardson. Down low. Here's Jovic. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Pass to Young. Okongwu kicks to Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. Okongwu with a screen on Butler. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Bryant with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
HAWKS the pass to Butler. Bryant with a screen on Bogdanovich. Butler finds Bryant. And the dunk by Bryant.
And good recognition for Bryant to head right to the hoop.
For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Young against Richardson. Inside. There's Bay. And it's Miami with the rebound. To the paint. Here's Butler. Moves back up. No good. He's now missed more than he's made. 4 for 9.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Clint Capella comes in for Okongwu. And Hunter subbed in for A.J. Griffin. Robinson's checked in for the Heat. Kyle Lowry comes in for Richardson. Here's Butler. Over Hunter. Shot's good from Butler. Butler's got 11.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And the pass to Bay. Back to Young. It's rebounded by Bryant. The Heat have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Lowry dishes to Robinson. To the middle. Here's Bryant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. You know, Brent, when watching Thomas Bryant, I can't help but notice the potential to be great offensively.
Well, there's certainly flashes of Bryant offensively, a skilled big man that can shoot the basketball. Maybe he'll have a bit of a breakout season. The athleticism and skill are there.
And the first one at the line is good. And teams cutting back on practices to limit the load on players. And Brent, some say it creates the opposite effect. Players not conditioned to the level they need to be.
You wonder in the next couple years, Kevin, if some of the coaches, just depending on the life cycle of their team, with a team being young as opposed to a team being veteran, that coaches are going to find creative ways to get more practice time in. We know practice time is where teams improve the most.
Now here's Bay to stop the drought, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. So when we're talking about team identities, Greg, what would you say is the Miami Heat's identity?
Tough-nosed, aggressive, and hard-working. That's what attracted guys like Jimmy Butler here in the first place, and that's the style of ball they want to continue playing.
And he makes the first.
6'7", wants to play aggressive, not afraid to mix it up. A good shooter from the three-point line. Saddiq Bey has got a lot of great qualities and a long career ahead of him.
Murray's checked in for Atlanta. Both good from the line that time.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now here's Bryant. Outside Butler. Shoots the 3. Rebounded by Capella. And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. Trailing by 2. Murray outside. Young sets a screen for Murray. It's rebounded by Bryant.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Man, what about Duncan Robinson, Brent? From undrafted to signing a $90 million contract.
That's a nice path to be on, don't you think, Kevin? You got to admire Duncan Robinson taking advantage of his opportunities.
First free throw is good. GA, the three-point shooting for Miami has been the story. Sometimes they run cold, like a lot of teams. Man, when they're hot, they are fun to watch.
A couple years back, Kevin, they led the league in percentage from long distance. Last season, one of the worst in that category until the playoffs, where they rediscovered that shooting touch.
Robinson hits them both.
Yeah, and no, there's glimpses of better all-around play from Duncan Robinson. He gets paid to stretch the floor, and he does it well.
Capella finds Young. Screen by Capella. And he drives in, and the dunk by Capella.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now, here's Butler. He's got 11. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Left side, Butler. Good for his 6th make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
And Butler giving you the full buffet of the things he can do.
Robinson against Murray. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Heat.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
The Heat with the lead. Now a timeout called by Miami.
And let's take a look now at the numbers for DeJounte Murray. Coming off a terrific season. He's averaged 20 points a game, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. And so much of what they do on offense depends on how he plays.
But he attracts serious attention from the defense, and that really does open up the backside for a lot of his teammates to take full advantage.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
How about Adebayo just going right through contact? No reason his first name's Bam.
And the importance of Adebayo to this team cannot be overstated.
Well, what they rely on most, Greg, we know, is the defensive impact he's going to make. So selfless down there to throw his body around, block shots, get out and guard pick and rolls. And he does it so consistently for this squad. It gives them a chance to win every night because Bam's willing to do the dirty work.
Free throw good. Adebayo.
Adebayo is by no means an ordinary big in this league. He's just one of the few players in the NBA who can legitimately guard 1 through 5. A true defensive anchor.
Now here's Murray. 14 points for him over Richardson. The Hawks again can't hit.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Bogdanovich is checked in for Trae Young.
Number 13, Bogdanovich.
To the left wing. Lowry against Murray.
How about Kyle just taking that shot right into the defender and knowing there's a good chance there's going to be some contact.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Kyle Lowry, 2 shots.
The first one falls.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
And the Hawks making a change here. Young's checked in. And Kyle Lowry drops them both.
And there's a quality about the way Kyle Lowry steps onto the floor and plays with intensity that I think competitors and even opponents really appreciate. He just gives the game everything that he possibly has, and it elevates his play.
Young for 3. Atlanta again missing. And here's Miami. They're on a 17-7 run. Here's Richardson, sinks the 15-footer. Richardson's got the lead up to 8 now for the Heat.
Nice job, Richardson, playing now in the mid-range. That tells me his offensive game is showing confidence.
Pass to Johnson. And here's Young. Capella sets a screen for Young. Just 5 to shoot. Over Lowry. Atlanta again missing.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on and forget about this sequence here and try to find a way to get on the board.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. We've seen players criticized for skipping their media obligations after tough losses, Greg. How egregious is that in your opinion?
Well, you know, they say the true test of character is how you respond to when things aren't going your way. So, for me, it's important to be accountable in those tough moments.
Great job by Young there, not settling for a jumper and getting that ball close in.
Robinson passes to Highsmith. Lowry against Young.
And they got to keep him off the glass. For a little guy, he can be a handful on the offensive boards if you're not aware of it.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Johnson outside. A three, Hunter. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 3 assists tonight.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Butler, he's checked in for Miami.
For Atlanta, Bogdanovich. 1 shot.
Well, Bogdanovich does those things that go underappreciated on the stat sheet, but much appreciated by the coaching staff. Such a valuable player.
Now, here's Lowry. A 17-point game for him in the win against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
And he also positioned himself perfectly to grab all those rebounds, guys. Can't forget about the fundamentals.
Outside for Robinson. Hits it from three-point range. Robinson's got 6 points in the quarter.
That's his game right there. Robinson, one of the more deadly shooters in the NBA.
Young against Lowry. Fires from way outside. That's good, and the Heat lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Young.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Butler dishes to Lowry.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
This one for 3. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 4 rebounds in this game. Young against Lowry. That one goes in. Now just a 3-point Miami lead. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Adebayo with a screen on Bogdanovich. Robinson passes to Highsmith. Here's Adebayo. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 5 rebounds tonight. Bogdanovich, the basket good, off the assist from Young. Young's got 6 assists in the game. Miami's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Heat culture seems to be a cliche, but it's not. Jimmy Butler says we never lost confidence in this group, in ourselves. We know what we're capable of. We just have to go out and prove it. We're not worried about anybody else, just the guys in our locker room, coaching staff, ownership, management. Back to you guys.
Boy, David, aren't they locked in? There's something else. Thank you. Here's Butler. And Adebayo throws it down.
That time, Bam just shifted the D over and found a bucket all by himself.
The Hawks trailing. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Hunter sets a screen for Young to the paint. 9 feet out. Rebound by the Heat.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
And hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Lowry's shot is good.
Lowry has the ball, and right now it has the feeling that he's automatic.
Young, right side, over Lowry. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Heat. They're up by 4. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Kyle Lowry. Kyle came out strong to take advantage in the first half. Were you pleased with the effort?
Yeah, we got to keep it up. Our defensive intensity has to stay high.
That has led to some great play at the other end. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Hi, everybody. We've got your favorite segment on tap as we check out how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
Well, right now for the Heat, they've had a great start to the season as we thought they might. They play together, they play for one another, they're well coached. This team is a team to watch for the rest of the year.
Circling back to our featured game, the Miami Heat find themselves in a pretty even matchup.
The effort we've seen from the bench so far, it really helps to keep this kind of depth. Guys who can come in on the offensive end and they don't miss a beat.
Makes things a little easier on the starters, but in the second half, they're going to have to bring it as well.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
The next couple quarters are similar to the first. This one could go down to the last possession. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Here's Eric Spoelstra to start in the second half. Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then there's Lowry, and it's Highsmith in at the 4-man position. And Atlanta has possession after the Heat pick up 2. Over to the left wing. It's up a 3, and it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got 7 rebounds in the game. Butler kicks to Lowry. Back to Butler. Hunter with some nice defense. The Hawks trail by 6. Young outside, driving the lane. No good from the low block. Miami's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Johnson against Lowry. Here's Butler. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 4 assists now tonight. And here is Murray. He's got 14. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. Here's the 2K leaderboard with last season's best free throw shooting teams. The Heat in second. In the third spot, the Hawks.
You're not going to find many teams that were as polished from the free throw line as these two clubs a season ago.
Young against Lowry. Young passes to Capella. Clock at 4. From about 19 feet. Shot is good, and the Heat's lead is cut down to 6, and the bucket from Young.
Man, we see this from Trae often, his ability to take over games with his scoring.
Well, they're passing to Adebayo. Back to Butler. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Wound up shooting 85 from the line a season ago, which is an exceptional percentage.
The the free throw drops for Butler.
When you think of Jimmy Butler, his work ethic comes to mind. Notably, how hungry he is to win at all costs.
Robinson against Murray. Lets it go from 11. Shot up 2 there. Murray's got 16. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Young against Lowry. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Capella. Young against Lowry. Hunter with the screen on Lowry. Lowry against Young. Here's Murray up on top. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Murray's got 4 points this quarter.
And look at that. The vision is why Trae Young can get you double-digit assists.
Adebayo with the screen on Young. The 10-footer. Lowry, good.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
And taking a look at some of the stats here for Trae Young. Great showing for him last season. He was around 26 points a game last year, 10 assists and 3 rebounds. And it says a lot that when we see numbers like this from him, we aren't even shocked. He's that good.
Yeah, we really have just grown to get used to his greatness, and that's the level for him that he's on right now.
Now Lowry after the missed 3 from Trae Young. Lowry against Young. Lowry kicks to Adebayo. Lowry passes to Highsmith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Adebayo. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Yeah, one part of Duncan Robinson's game doesn't get talked about enough. He is willing to find open teammates.
Murray outside. Young outside. Takes a 3. Drills the three-pointer. Young's got 21 in the game.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Robinson sets a screen for Lowry. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Clint Capella.
And Kyle Lowry, such a bulldog out there at the point guard position, just not afraid to go down inside and mix it up.
Free throw drops for Kyle Lowry. And Kyle Lowry drops them both. The Hawks trail by 8. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson. That's foul number 2 for him.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Young against Lowry. Here's Murray.
Really hustling and making a strong effort on the defensive end was Duncan Robinson.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Passes to Adebayo. Double team on Adebayo. Pass to Highsmith. 5 on the clock. Adebayo kicks to Butler. Back to Adebayo. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Adebayo's got the lead up to 11 now for the Heat.
And they needed that shot from Adebayo, just bailing them out on that possession.
Johnson sends the screen for Murray. Tries from 10. And he gets it back.
Yeah, that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Miami leading by 9. The pass to Adebayo. Good ball movement here by Miami. Here's Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. And that one drops for him. And that's now 20 points for Bam Adebayo.
Just a lot of force coming from Bam. That time he takes the hit and is still focused enough to score.
Murray against Robinson. It's hauled in by the Heat. Highsmith's got his 6th rebound on the night. Robinson against Murray. And they double up Butler. Robinson for 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Murray. That one, no good. Excellent D that time from Robinson. At the top of the key, Lowry. Butler passes to Robinson. Back to Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
A little show of power from Jimmy Butler up there on the rim.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. It's a 13-point game. Launches a 3. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 4th assist in this one.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Now, here's Adebayo. He's got 20. Robinson for 3. Connects from 3-point range. Robinson's got 9.
And Robinson with a timely trade.
Lowry against Young. Passes it to Murray. Lets the 3 fly. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Well, that equals his 3-point total from the first half. He had 1 before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
Now, here's Lowry. 9 points in the game so far. Adebayo. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. The Hawks trail by 10. Young passes to Murray. And they double up Murray. Trying to find Capella. Gets it to him. And the dunk by Capella.
And that work was done early as Capella just fought for his position down low.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
In the offense,
Atlanta making some changes. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Bay comes in for Johnson. And it's Bogdanovich in for Trae Young. Now here's Richardson. Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And the coaching staff continues to impress upon Bam to keep exploring all of his offensive talents. His confidence sky high.
Bogdanovich against Richardson. Outside Bogdanovich. Now the pass to Murray. And they double up Murray. Bay wide open, and he fires. That 3 off the mark. Miami leading by 10. Outside Lowry. To the inside. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, great feed by Lowry. He'd rather pick up an assist than score a bucket.
Murray outside. Hunter against Robinson. And that one's good. Hunter's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Yeah, so reliable. He clearly needs to be more involved in the offense as they try to shrink this lead.
Lowry passes to Adebayo. Griffin's checked in for Atlanta. And then for Miami, Jovic is checked in. And Smith's subbed in for Kyle Lowry. The Hawks trail by 10. Murray outside. Up and in on the layup. Murray's got 11 points in the quarter.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
Now here is Smith. He's got 5. Adebayo passes to Hawkes. The dish to Smith. It's Richardson on the wing. Trains it from beyond the arc. Richardson's got 5 points so far.
Now Josh Richardson, a 3-and-D guy, and that 3 comes first, so he's going to let it rip.
Here's Murray. Count it.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Pass to Jovic. Here's Hawkes. Richardson outside. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Thomas Bryant comes in for Bam Adebayo. And it's Jimmy Butler coming in for Smith. Richardson, no luck.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Here's Murray. It's deflected.
Hard-nosed defender, and Josh Richardson using a little bit of that length from the wing position to deny that one.
Heat moving the ball around. And the dunk by Bryant.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Now here's Bay. 5 points in the game. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Great shooting off the pass. Get the feet set. Good balance. Bogdanovich dangerous.
Passes it to Butler. Inside. Here's Hawkes, defended by Griffin. Jovic, and the Heat, another 3.
Pretty much not a player in the league is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Murray. Makes it off the glass. Murray's got 15 points here in the second half.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Bogdanovich against Butler. Over Bogdanovich. Misses the step-back jump shot. Guys, Bam Adebayo getting it done for the Heat. He made his mark in a big way on the boards in that quarter. And we'll be right back after this. Head coach Eric Spoelstra mic'd up along the
rebound. Hit to those corners. Race for it. Okay. What you're doing right now is you're making them have to defend.
Well, Eric pleading with his guys, Greg, to be faster and be sharper than the other team.
And if they do that, they'll be fine. Coach wants to tire the opposition out on defense.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. The guard set is Young and Bogdanovich. The post pairing, Bay along with Okongwu. And it's Griffin in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Now here's Richardson. That one goes. Count it. Richardson's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Heat. Bogdanovich looking around. Pass to Bay. Down low. Young's shot is off.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And the pass to Hawkes. Now Bryant defended by Young. And that's a foul called on A.J. Griffin. That's his first foul. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. It's Bryant, high post. 5 to shoot. Here's Richardson. Here's Jovic. And the 3 off target. And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. They trail by 11 to the inside. Here's Bogdanovich. Some solid defense from Butler.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Now here's Richardson. Bryant a screen on Young. To the paint. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And Bryant adopting a bit of bully ball that time.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Heat?
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot?
All game long, they've just done a great job of keeping the pressure on the defense and penetrating with the pass. They've gotten everything inside, and they've converted there.
Now, here is Young. And Okongwu slams it in.
He gets as much talk, not just about his shot selection, but his playmaking.
Pass to Jovic. Off target from three-point range. The Hawks trail by 12. Outside, Bogdanovich. Bucket is good.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Butler against Bogdanovich. Butler dishes to Richardson. To the middle. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Nice use by Richardson on the pick and roll. Whether he's passing or shooting, his decision-making in this one has been superb.
Griffin kicks to Bay. Young up top over Richardson. Shot is good, and the Heat's lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Young.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Offensive rebound. And Bryant slams it in.
And Bryant being down there and around the rebound area is where he has to stay active with his hand.
Bogdanovich finds Young. Young is doubled. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Back to Okongwu. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And that's a nice pass from Bay, willing to do whatever he can to help his team.
Out left of the wing. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. And a slam dunk by Richardson.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Passes it to Young. Now here's Bay. Bay. That one misses.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Bryant with a screen on Griffin. Richardson the pass to Bryant. And finish off by Bryant.
And Bryant just attacking the rim with a strong finish inside.
Pass to Okongwu. Dishes to Young. Drives to the hoop. And easy 2 points on the layup. Young's got 12 points here in the second half.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Now here's Butler. Richardson. And it's Richardson slamming it down.
I like to see Josh Richardson showing you he can get up and rattle the rim a little bit.
Young passes to Griffin. Bay in the post. He feeds it to Bogdanovich. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And they know for next time, don't let him establish position down low.
Yeah, when he's this close to the basket, it's a wrap.
And there's Richardson on the assist by Butler. Butler's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Now Griffin. The long distance three is buried. Griffin's got his first 3 points of the game. Young against Richardson. Over Young. Richardson, no luck. The Hawks trail by 11.
Miami foul. HAWKS. Third personal. Team's first.
Here we are, Greg, watching Atlanta. This team has a lot of firepower.
And some great scores, Kevin. They don't just launch threes. They like to work for good shots inside the arc as well.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, it doesn't seem to matter, Brent, who they bring in. Everyone seems to fit in this system in Miami.
Well, their identification process and their scouting, they do a fantastic job of putting guys in here who are hungry to go about their business. So it's a nice mix. You have young guys, you have veterans, and then they have the right star to follow.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. Since moving to Atlanta in 1968, Greg, the Hawks have never been to the NBA Finals.
That is insane, Kevin. I mean, you think back to all the great players they've had, from Dominique Wilkins to now Trae Young. Hawks fans are hungry for a trip to the finals.
And here's Young, following the three-pointer by Bam Adebayo. Young against Lowry. And there's the pass to Murray. And they double up Murray. Hunter, no one around him. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Young against Lowry. Six to shoot. Fires from deep. And no good that time. And Murray's got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. It's a 13-point game. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
And that's where you want to feed Clint Capella, deep down on the interior part of the paint. Let him power through.
Now here's Butler. Butler sets a screen for Richardson. Inside, shoots, and Capella sends it back, and they recover it. A second chance effort, good on the jump shot. Adebayo's got 5 points in the quarter.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here's Hunter. Young. Hunter kicks to Capella. Hawks passing it around. Murray outside. No good on the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Lowry against Young. Lowry dishes to Butler, and they double up Butler. Lowry against Hunter. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Keep watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
And the Heat call time here. Johnson, he's checked in for Griffin. Heat also with the sub. Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Richardson. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Eric Spoelstra coaching the team during the break. He said to them, keep building this lead, guys. Don't take your foot off the gas. Keep working hard. Run our stuff. Guys?
Thank you, David. Butler against Hunter. Butler passes to Adebayo. Shoots over Capella. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist by Butler. And that's 31 points for Bam Adebayo. Lowry against Young. Beyond the arc. Nailed from three-point land.
undeniable range. Young is going to pull up the moment he gets any angle out there.
Lowry kicks to Robinson. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Shooting for Miami. Bam Adebayo. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Adebayo.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And Adebayo drops them both.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Not as good, and the Heat's lead is cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Young.
Well, the rest of the team has looked pretty bad tonight, but he's done a fantastic job of scoring the ball and carrying the load on offense.
Capella with a screen on Lowry. Young for 3. They grab their own miss. Young is double. In the corner, it's Hunter. Shot clock at 6. Second chance shot. Some solid defense from Butler. Miami leading by 12. To the inside. Lowry. And the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, he's been doing this for a long time. Nobody scares Lowry down low.
Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Young against Lowry. Capella with a screen on Lowry. Here's Young from the arc, and the 3-ball is good. Young's got 12 now in this quarter.
Trey's so dynamic in the pick and roll. He runs that set as well as anyone in the league.
Lowry against Murray. Outside for Lowry. Pass to Highsmith. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Now, here is Young. Johnson with a screen on Lowry. Shoots from 14, and the jumper falls for him. Young's got 38 points.
Well, I like Trey's shot selection there if that's what allows him to be efficient on the offensive end.
Outside Robinson. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. There's the pick. Here's Highsmith. Offline with his 3. Atlanta's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. To the paint. Murray, no good. And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for the Miami Heat. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Capella, and he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Well, you can see why Clint Capella is always up there in terms of field goal percentage in the NBA. Every season, close-in shots, big-time results.
Now here is Lowry, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Here's Richardson. Passes it to HAWKS. Richardson outside. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Smith from the arc. The shot, no good. Here's Griffin. No good on the 3. And so it's the Heat winning this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much, Bam. Activity on blast tonight. How pleased were you with the performance?
I'm just happy we won. You know, the stats don't matter unless you get a win. So I'm happy we got a win and keep dedicating them to my mom, man. You know, she's my blessing, so she just keeps blessing me for some reason.
Love the love, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Bam Adebayo.